right. What's up, Dan? I think Code has a pretty solid talent advantage here, team-wise, but maybe he'll be. I mean, he must be playing in a hotel, right, somewhere, northern Minnesota. So maybe I'll have the advantage in playing in my home friendly confines. That's true. Yeah, I beat him last year, but just barely. I beat him on that. Went for 2
Honolulu
at the end of the game.
Stadium,
I
perhaps one of the most
stopped him.
spectacular
That Middle
to
Tennessee
play
team was
football.
so good on offense specifically. I loved my running back on that team was amazing. Yeah, I mean, this is like this is year 1, right? So at Hawaii, so you always want to just get some wins, kind of get the momentum going with recruiting and stuff. Yeah, I remember that about him. That's why I know. I saw that he was complaining about Salim running the clock when he was playing him. And I was like,
here we go, folks. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And down he goes at the 36-yard line.
You got rough on kick coverage specifically. I got torched by I got torched by Trubs on kick returns all game last. I know he's particularly good. But that first one, not find the right blitz I wanted to run.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it.
Look at that. That stuff.
And they'll get him in the backfield.
Seems like Salim was hanging with you for a bit, but he kind of started imploding there right before half and into the second half. He's clearly improved a lot though, from what I can tell.
From their own 34-yard line. Second down.
Oh my god.
Here's an opening.
It sucks. I feel like we had that covered all right. He just literally lost like 5 guys on that spin move. Holy shit. My entire defense dove at that spin move. Wow. Yeah, this defense, man, has been pretty rough on all fronts. My first 2 user games.
1st and 10. Ball on the 22. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
And we can't get off blocks very well.
Gains around 6
Can't
yards
play man coverage with these guys at all because they get torched on a regular basis off the line. Let's see. Well, he's basically. I mean, we have to make him throw the ball at some.
It's second down, 5 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Right here, this screen.
Look
at that blocking. Holy
touchdown,
crap.
Rockets. So it's the running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back
I mean,
who
everybody
can
on
contribute to the passing game.
defense is just ridiculous. Oh, it's so tough.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
Well, he doesn't need to be methodical when he's getting 20 yards of play.
Toledo is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
I know, right? Like, I felt like I read that relatively all right. I felt like I read that all right, but then, like, it just sucks when dudes don't get off blocks forever, and they just are standing there engaged 10 yards downfield. Like, I don't even know what user plays to make to outmaneuver that. And then I'll run, like with my Virginia team in particular, I'll run like an outside run or something, and I'll run an outside run, and my wide receiver will immediately get pancaked. Good God, block that guy.
He's at the 30. He's at the 20.
My receiver will get pancaked. I'll just lose the edge and get strung out.
Well, this option opens up
Why just like downfield blocking in this game is so important. I feel like
this one, especially when you have a running back.
Because when it's really well, your defense has nothing at the second level. Thanks, man. Like on that screen, I had at least two guys. Like one of his linemen just pancaked a dude and then got and blocked the next guy. When you can do that, that's why I have aggressive block on all the time. So you never really get called for holding. If it helps you hold your, I cannot fix down.
He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10.
There we go. That's what my kick returns look like. Nothing worse than like a short kick and then you think you have a return and then your edge dudes just don't touch anybody and you get to like the 12. Fucking hate that shit. One of the 78 trillion different things that I get super frustrated about when playing this game. It's almost harder to make a list of things that don't immensely frustrate me. Most of which are my own doing.
This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Like, yeah, the thing was, Trubbs is like particularly good at baiting. He's switching. So what's the? Hopefully he's running wide side, running the field side. Do it. He's really nice. Oh, there we go. Got two at him.
Zips it to the tailback, incomplete.
What was I talking about? Yeah, Trubbs is really good at baiting your wide coverage dudes to like commit and then, you know, doing something else with it and cutting it back in and out. But I think I'm fine with that too. Sometimes you just don't have a chance if those guys miss their blocks. This is code, yeah.
Second down, 10 to go.
That's what I was saying. I feel like he does the same, like, oh my god.
Tackle made at 24.
The only person that I've really noticed that does this and it really got to me was Ghost. Ghost would do this against me for the whole game, and I would get the ball like twice. It felt like I would just be like, man, and it was so frustrating. And he would do the audibles. Even when he wasn't doing the audibles, he would just seem to like not even get out of the play selection menu until there was like 12 seconds left in the play clock. And it was one of those things like there wasn't a rule against it. It wasn't like cheating, but it just freaking annoyed me so much. God, I don't even have. I'll do that in the fourth quarter. If there's not rules against it, I'll do it with like 4 minutes left. I'll become kind of aware if I have the lead of like time stuff and start maybe not getting out of the play selection screen till 20 or something.
So it's second down now.
But I do not have that freaking patience to do that the whole game. You know, even if it wasn't kind of like ethically frowned upon. I gotta get my head in the game here. I am just not putting up much of a fight on defense. I'm just diving at him.
And he's tackled at the
I
41.
mean, he's getting 10 yards before contact on every rush, it feels like.
First down.
Maybe we should switch up the nation. Let's see. So he ran a screen pass and he tried to run one other pass. I actually hate this so much. Like it's not gonna. Oh, he caught that. Yeah, that was like sometimes they're on these dumb blitzes where you can just tell that your blitzers are like not starting in a position where even if they're untouched, they probably won't get to the QB, and they can just see him coming from so far away, knowing that that spot's now empty. Kind of dumb on my part. I always do that. Or when you see like that play, I had DNs that were trying to cover the flats, and it's like those guys are never getting there. And if they do not know how to cover.
And they might be coming with a blitz here.
Blue 14! Blue 14!
Oh, oh, there we go. He dropped it. I was gonna say that guy just reacted a little slow, but there was something there. That was one of those things where I saw it develop with my eyes, and I didn't necessarily react physically to it. I felt like I was reading that well and was ready to do something, and then by the time I had clicked onto that guy and turned him around, the ball was past me. I don't know if that makes sense. But 3rd and 3. Would he run this? I feel like he definitely would run this, especially
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards.
Let's at least
to pick
show
up the first
blitz
down.
here. Oh, he went out of bounds and he didn't get any yards. That was an interesting play call. That's such a good route to have on the other side of the screen, because I wonder if that's which one of those is his first read. Because I had the screen, once again, I thought I had the screen covered, but you never know. Because I had a D tackle, or a DN, next to those guys don't have the legs. But that guy just sneaks out and there's nobody with him. So I wonder, I'd be interested to hear from him if that's actually his first read on that. Alright. I mean, those are frustrating, because really, I mean, you would think to yourself, like, that's the perfect read, right? Like, he had that guy wide open.
Lacey awaits the
And
snap.
it's like, in real life, does that guy just kind of run out of bounds like that? Probably not. Alright, he is kicking it. Let's see if that's a pretty good kick. That's the thing, there's no point to even putting a guy back on those. Like, just play defense. Just come out in a normal formation. Because you're never returning those in 100 years. Right? Like, you're never returning that. No way in hell. That same play that he just ran, Dan? Do you ever throw that to that other sided running back in the flat or whatever?
Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely
No,
well.
Dan, I mean in general. If they're anywhere past, I would say even like their own 45. That's the running back. That's the wide receiver blocking I get, where they just get freaking shedding immediately. Yeah, that's super smart. What's formation? Is that like split twins or something? That formation? But you know what I'm saying, Dan? About like I know this one in particular, but in general, I feel like even if they don't kick it out of bounds, they're kicking it out of the back of the end zone. Like, if you're past their 40, I would say, if they're past their own 40,
Ball on the 24-yard line.
just play defense on these punts. Damn it.
Handoff.
That guy got a piece of him, but he could only make him stumble. And he kind of stumbled in the right direction. Right along with where my running back was going. It's not ideal. Yeah, I always promise myself I'm going to be more creative with play calling. I never do. I want to do it like kind of do some challenges where like one game I want to play the whole game without ever calling the same play twice. Like imagine how intense that would be. Get gone.
He's to the 40.
Yeah, I don't know I could use that. Like how interesting would that be? Trying to go an entire game, never calling the same play twice. So like I could hypothetically run read option, you know, out of 2 different formations, I would say. But right, like I ran read option out of normal offset there, and then I can't run it again all game. I think that'd be so interesting. It would probably, realistically, it would make me become a better player. I think.
Following that big run.
For sure, because I can't fall back on my. I mean, I would get murdered for like I would lose every. I think I would get murdered like a lot. Dude, am I throwing this? I really gonna throw this? Here's what we'll do. If we can just beat this guy flying over here. Okay, a little bit. Oh, Duke and Bergstrand. That's alright. That's okay. And yeah, I wouldn't do it on defense because I think that's dumb. There's only so many plays you can run on defense, realistically. I would just. Is my running back out? Am I coming back in? I think it'd be really interesting. The thing is, I want to do fun stuff like that and experiment, but I'm so competitive and I hate losing. And I would just suck. Probably. I don't know if I have the patience for it. Even though it'd be cool content to do. Go high. Oh wow, that was 32.
He's taken down at the 33.
Yeah, no, you couldn't really do it. I don't think you could do it with defense. Exactly, that'd be nuts. Think about that. All right, so that guy was back in. Back up. We're putting the halfback sub in. All right.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Who's he? Yo, he's using. Ooh. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, look at that throw! I waited so long. I didn't see. Let's see circle. No, neither of my guys won off the line. I think I probably had the tight end at the end there. I waited so long to fucking throw that, man. Holy shit. I was getting nervous. I feel that's the thing. Sometimes that's if you throw that at the wrong time, it gets picked. But if you wait long enough, because that running back's either open right away on the angle when he loses the defender, or if you wait long enough, it's not a good. Yep, read that perfectly. Should have ran that cross. Nation. Should have just ran a buck. Yeah, I probably would have had a touchdown if I ran a buck. Right. Second didn't. I double counter him. Be spicy, huh? Go double counter. Will he be ready for the double counter?
And we're ready for more football.
Let's
here
see.
in quarter number 2.
Well, doesn't a wide run seem like it would bring this guy? Doesn't R1 seem like he should be open on a lot of routes here? Did that guy get over fast enough to?
Anderson on the inside.
All right, that's probably a pussy play call, honestly. It worked out all right. Bet you R1 could. Like that's like it's so tempting, but sometimes those defenders just kind of glitch themselves. Not a glitch, but they just have these like breaks off the line where you're like, there's no way in hell a middle linebacker is catching up to a wideout when he's got like kind of a 5-yard head start. And the linebackers just take off in the right direction at the snap, and they just get there immediately. But that's I always lock onto those, right? Like, oh, I'm throwing it here, he'll be open. Oh shit! All right, chill.
He's scrambling.
Oh my god, that's all. Honestly, that's fair to break a sack. But that guy was so open, and I stopped. I stopped to throw that, and it was nowhere close to that dude. That's fine. Yeah. Wow, he actually almost, that was pretty impressive. He almost ran through that gap with the,
even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
Man, that would have been nice. That would have been such bad luck for him. I can't even complain about that. Because that would have been such bad luck for him if I just straight up broke a sack. Like, it was kind of a cascading event thing, but like, first of all, my lineman got shrapnelled and stuff.
Sends it sailing down.
There's a real kick, huh? Oh, well, you're taking this.
He's to the 10.
what you get, bro.
He's taken down at the 15.
And fair enough. It's probably worth it. Sometimes it's worth it to roll the dice. You can take that to the 40. Alright, what worked? I mean, I guess we had him run out of bounds. I don't know if anything necessarily worked on that play. I think I'm gonna still run an outside blitz here. This is the wide side.
With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too
I'm gonna
much
crash the D-line
separation
left.
between
I
these two
have no idea if that does
squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way.
Okay. I'm gonna flip it.
Quick throw.
The blocking is like incredible. Did you see how that dude caught that? And immediately his wide receiver had already blocked my defender. Like, just great foresight by the non-catching wide receiver to block me immediately. My dudes love just running themselves in the blocks.
Ball on the 31.
Okay,
there
trips.
Are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
And then I blitz both outside linebackers up the middle-ish. Yeah, he went outside, that's why. He did not blitz, actually. He didn't. Right there. Go back to this. Let's see, I'm sniffing. I feel like there's going to be another play where he tries to run a screen on me, I think. Let's go, blitz! Oh, he had people, I think.
This pass rush is sometimes
he had people. He must have.
Getting after the quarterback now.
R1. He had R1. R1 beat the press. That's why I don't press normally, because it never fucking seems to work. Especially if he's got 3 wideouts, one of those dudes is torching one of my Hawaii D-backs. Yeah, like if I had an awesome defense, I would run 2-man under or robber free safety lurk here, but I don't trust it. Nothing worse than getting him to 3rd and long, and then he immediately beats the press, like, not even a 3rd and long, but like,
here's 3rd and 8.
Just like when somebody beats the press and has a free run off the line, and you're like, he didn't even have to make a read there. It was like an automatic fucking conversion. Oh, he didn't catch that, did he? Oh my god!
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure. I feel
like we had that covered pretty well.
Use their personnel well and
just
can be very tough to defend.
Dude, that was a heck of a throw by that quarterback. He just had a window there. Biscuits and gravy. 4 wide. Alright. 4-2-5. I want to run bullets double A, but with zone coverage behind it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48.
Yeah.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
That would have been a great stop if we somehow nabbed him, stopped him there. We get the ball at half, which always makes me feel a little bit better about myself. 4-2-5 just has the. I like him too scared to run a lot of these plays. I don't even know how they work, but they have 4-2-5 has some of the most fun-looking defensive plays. Like, look at that Mob Zero Cop. Look at that shit. That looks insane. They also have great names. None of that generic bullshit.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Okay, this is great. What is this going to be, huh? Alright, well that's a crazy play. Man, I got obliterated. Oh, did you see my blitzer? My blitzer just got pummeled into the fucking turf. I ran, what did I run? I didn't have the amount I ran crash 2, and that outside blitzer just got frickin' steamrolled by a pulling guard. Like, fair enough. The pulling guard's gonna have the fucking momentum and the size and stuff. I like that play a
From the
lot, though.
29-yard line.
I don't like this.
It's first down.
Oh, man, caught me in the middle. But oh, pick that, you piece of shit!
Throws, intercept. No, he dropped it.
I wish they would stop calling those user swats. Makes it seem like it was a positive, when really it was a freaking user drop. Which that doesn't sound right either. It's not like I dropped it. Press the button. He just felt like user play on the swat. I didn't swat it. Ooh, what do I run? He's running this.
This is the 8th
I'm
play
telling you
of
right
this
now,
drive.
he's running this.
They come out in an empty
I don't know what to do
backfield.
about it, though.
Hey, hey, ruin.
Dude, this is a crazy formation. Yeah, what was I doing? It's
He's
so
at the
dumb.
20.
There's nobody in the middle of the fucking field.
And he hits
Is that
him
what
hard
show
at
blitz
the
does
14-yard
nowadays? You just
line.
line up all the line? That was dumb. Those are the kind of mistakes that annoy me. It's like that. I just gotta line up better. Maybe that's just fun.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 14.
This guy's trying to cover this area. There we go. He did not read that read option correctly.
And he's taken down at the
Love to see
18-yard
that.
line.
All right, second and 14. I feel like I've gotten I've gotten him into a few number of situations here where I get him into second and 10 plus. I haven't yet been able to take advantage of it, but I think if I keep doing that,
Second
I'll
down and 14.
maybe make him make a tough
Ball on the
read or
18.
something here.
Down. Ben Boston.
Like that.
Passes
Yes!
in and it's picked off by the safety.
Yes! That's huge!
And that was just
Let's
an
go.
outstanding pick.
Great play by the defender to high point.
You guys know what formation that was? That was the 1-5-5, baby! Let's go! 1-5-5! Love that. Love 1-5-5 in the red zone, dude. I swear to God it works. You just can't run it like 3 times in a row. Some dude will be wide open because the fucking personnel's weird and nobody knows what they're doing actually, but it's just like chaos if you just bust it out. In a passing, it's got to be a passing situation. Sometimes it actually works against the run because the linemen don't really know who to block.
Hawaii has a 3-point lead.
Oh, I think I still have my backup running back in. So
Nice run
I
there.
put him in for that one pass play earlier.
Gains about
My
5
starter was
yards on the
tired.
run.
Let's go. I didn't want to run a read option there because when they use it at the end, it's just a sign that you shouldn't run read option against it. That's the plan, Dano. That is the plan. Go up 17-7, get the ball back, or again,
So it's second down now.
and
They need
then
about 4
make
yards
Code
to
try
pick
to
up
play
the first.
faster than he wants to. That's not even the read man actually, so it's fine.
He gets out to about the 21-yard line.
I don't know if the Code thinks he's using the read man, but if you're just gonna stick yourself on a D tackle who's not the read man, I will run read option directly at you. Even if you're good at block shed, which he does seem to be, he's been getting off these pretty quick, but when you get off a block, you're like going, your dude's moving in whatever
It's first and
direction.
10. Ball on the 21.
See, now he is the read man. I don't know what, maybe he just was in a different formation. I wish I actually had a, I wish I actually had a counter audible right now. I thought that would work well. We're really taking our time. We have 2 minutes, all 3 timeouts. Don't want to run out of time, but we're still in the 20s. Let's actually try to let's run a counter on him with him as the read man and see how he does against it.
From their own 26-yard line. It's second down.
Now it's like with that guy. For the pulling man, hypothetically, to block him. So we should have something there. Nice.
Gives it right side.
How about that read? Alright, should probably hurry up starting. After this play. That's good. Let's get this called quick. But after this play, we're still in the 35 for a minute and a half. We're getting close to having to hurry up. I also hate hurrying up because it just freaking slows the
First
game
down,
down.
10 to go. Ball on their own 35.
Feels like it.
Hawaii is up by 3.
Oh, that's not ideal. To not be able to run with
It
that.
could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in to play
Let's
more
go,
press
let's go.
coverage. And then they'll try to take advantage by
We're just
going
gonna
deep.
call something
Those
and we're gonna go
safeties
Z
better
spot
be
shit.
ready.
Let's see. Oof, let's see where he's going now. I don't know if anything's going to happen. We'll see.
He's on the run.
Oh, it went out of bounds a little early. Who do I have? I thought I'm not. Yeah, I didn't have anyone to throw that to. I actually paused and I was like, "Can I throw that to R1?" And then I could not. I'm tired. Putting their HB sub in. I know, Dan. I'm working on it. I know. Guys, I want to take a shot here, but with no run commit. Why? Oh well. All right, well, backup RB's staying in. I might go for a wheel here. I haven't run a wheel yet. This guy's fresh. Okay, let's all just chill first. All right.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Oh, I dropped it.
Fires back to the tailback, but he can't bring it in.
That's why he's the backup, I suppose. I guess I could have thrown earlier so he doesn't get hit on impact, which is totally a fair point. Still only at midfield. All the timeouts in the midfield. I don't think I actually have a cannon leg kicker. Yeah, I mean I can't kick out the end zone, so I can't hit from like 57.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 47. Hawaii holds a field goal lead.
Blue 20.
See if he takes a timeout.
Around the 45-yard line.
Be fine if he doesn't.
Here's the 11th play of the drive.
I know I'm being slightly cowardly here, but there we go. All right, now we can. I might just take a timeout. Actually, let's just take a timeout.
The Warriors will use their first time out of the half.
That is money.
I had just about everybody wide open on this play.
Sometimes you just can't stop a good combination.
Did we advance the sim league? Did I have a game this week? I saw they were talking about it. Oh man, it's so slow. Not good. I swear I ran hurry up like twice. Actually, look, it feels fine.
First and 10. Ball on the
Ooh,
34.
this will be interesting.
Now he's scrambling.
Yeah. That's a late hit, ref.
You know, when you feel pressure
bro.
like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
I think I'm gonna be conservative here. I threw a pick at the end of the half against Trubs and it fucking hurt my soul.
Here we go.
Makes it to the 17.
This has
Alright,
got
that
to
actually
be
just worked better.
coordinator's worst night.
On the
If they're
17.
trying to put together what they think's gonna
Don't want
put
to
them in
force
position
anything.
to
I know.
slow
No,
down
I
this
did pull a
offense.
Sleem last
That's
game,
the
so I
sixth
don't want to
first
pull a
down
Sleem
on
again.
this drive alone. Now they got a confused defense and a tired
take a
defense
shot.
on this drive. They better hope somehow that they're able to hold this offense to a field goal, but it's not looking good right now.
From the 17-yard line. First down.
51, Mike 51.
Hawaii is up a field goal. He's going to try and scramble.
Yeah, I didn't see anything
And he
there.
just gets rid of it.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense
yeah, I would
and
have thrown a
make
pick to
quicker
R1.
decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Just run a read option, kick field goal, get the ball back. Because then I can go field goal on these two drives, and it'll be fine.
Of a very impressive drive.
Honestly, I should be able to score a touchdown.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. The 10.
Let's go! Let's go! How about that,
Once
boys?
again, he finds the end zone.
Two
That's the
runs.
second
I was on like the
rushing touchdown of the
30.
game.
That was
Two
just an
runs for
excellent individual
touchdowns.
effort to find the end zone.
On that second one, you gotta see that I'm running that. You gotta see that code. Come on. Oh, I would be pissed if I was him. Giving up a rushing touchdown from like the 15.
And he adds the extra point.
With 3 seconds left? That hurts. That's a big play.
They might just want to squib this one. Only a few seconds left here before halftime.
Oh. No time ran off the clock somehow. Despite that guy touching it. That was incredible. I could have recovered that. Dude, what if I would have recovered that? What a life that we would be living. Alright, 3 deep. As long as... Hey, man. Dan, do you run... If you're on prevent, do you run prevent or do you run like a man up 3 deep? But basically between these, prevent or man up 3 deep. Do you have a preference?
Well, let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
Oh wow, he's taking a timeout.
Take their first time out of the hat.
Yeah, I agree because I feel like then I like having a mix of you still got 3 safeties deep, but you do have dudes in man coverage who should just be mirroring guys or what, right? Like just following dudes. There's not going to be. I mean, ideally, there's less of a chance there's just a weird hole in the zone if they run 4 verts or whatever. There should be some guy there to at least like tackle somebody.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball.
The only times I've really been, oh yeah, nice try, bro. Now that was good. That was good screen defense. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've gotten beaten on like 70-yard runs at the end of that. Well, I think Salim did a pass against me actually, but it was some bullshit. The one that hurt the most was against Sims. He ran like a buck sweep for 90 yards. Time expired and I wanted to die, but I feel like at least then they're not gonna like catch it on the run with like momentum going. They'll at least like have to catch it like kind of in a crowd.
All right, Reese, David, thanks guys. Just about set to start the third quarter.
Blanco Nino, your ass just got sacked.
And he got all of this one. Great kick.
G.I. Joe PSAs. Classic vidges. Should I try to screen him play one, or should I just chill out? That last drive before the half was honestly immense. I really think it was really important. Now, if I would love to get at least 3 here. I'd love to get 3.
And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again.
We want a touchdown. Always, but specifically make it 3 possessions.
Nice grab.
Oh, got bodied. 4 yards. Oh, open when I caught it. I ran back inside, but I could have gone outside probably for better results.
Second down and 6.
Our defense has looked a lot better since that first drive. Our offense, that was a bad play call.
nowhere to go for the
Getting too
halfback. That's a
predictable,
loss
boys.
of 1.
That is
Getting
a
too
textbook tackle
predictable.
right there. He leveled his shoulders and just put his whole body weight behind that one. Great hit.
Try. Let's see what he runs here. If he runs not press, this play works. If he runs press, it probably won't, and I'll just audible out of it. Also, it's a bit of a long throw for my. I don't like this.
3rd down.
Although,
Check, check.
let's just not get the throw off.
Here we go. Kill. Yellow.
He's scrambling. Now he's going to run.
Oh yeah.
Bring him
Cheese.
down at the 39.
Cheese.
Very well conceived.
Macaroni.
They were able to get a
Macaroni
decent
and.
gain and a first down.
Just deterred. I don't even. It was bad. I never looked at receivers. I took a big hit with the quarterback. It's a play that I would criticize on the stream if the other player did it. That's the truth of it. If somebody else did that to me, I'd be like, God damn it, the freaking auto scramble without even looking. I hate that shit. So, you know, guys, never say that I'm not. Oh, that was.
Anderson takes it counter right.
I got 4 yards. That was a lot better than that looked like it was going.
Gets 2, maybe 3 yards.
Yeah. Hey, I'm nothing if not a hypocrite, Dan. I think we all agree on that. At least I'm like an honest hypocrite. Is that better? Like, it's trash, but at least I admit that it's trash. Yeah. Is admitting you're a hypocrite better than just being a hypocrite normally?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
There.
Ball on the 42.
I don't like this. He always plays press. He's not scared of the deep threat.
Scrambling around. Rolling out
First
to the right
down.
side. Decides to slide.
Whoever programmed spotting on QB slides in this game is a quarterback, because they give you the ball like where your front foot was after you slid for 6 feet. It's outrageous. Like, that guy was nowhere near that first down, right? There's no way. He was nowhere near that. See, that's what I wouldn't, I would say that wasn't like a cheese scramble though, right? It wasn't rollout.
1st and 10.
I looked.
Ball on the 49.
I didn't see a guy I wanted to throw it to, and I took up. Like, I would say that's a more realistic scramble. Break it. But those are basically runs.
He stopped immediately.
This drive has been great. I mean, yeah, thank you. Yeah, reasonable scramble. That's a good word. Because I feel like there is a difference. You know, there's definitely a difference. But this drive has been exactly what I needed to start the second half. You know, it hasn't been easy. I mean, we get there. Alright, 33. Running back in for this play. Oh, well, they did it for me. What do I like to run? Do I just go slants? All slants. What do we think? Do we think I've been throwing it a lot on these certain short yardage plays. But does he
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
You think? Once again, that was pretty fucking. I mean, right? How do I not run this? Yeah, what are you doing, man? What is that box? That's the second time that he's
around the 19-yard line.
giving me an outrage. I was gonna pass that if he came out with like a. I feel like he's been running these defensive formations that have 3 linebackers a lot of the time, and then on that play, he rolls out the fucking red carpet for me to run off the gut. I don't know. That's something that I would do. That's like an overthinking it defensive play call a little bit, where like no matter what you're running, you can't give a guy a look that makes their play call for them, if that makes sense, right?
Inside the 10.
You know what I'm saying, Dan? Like, you can't. If you make like in that, you can't line up in a way that gives them the read before the play starts. You at least have to make them. Same on offense, generally. You don't want them to know what you're going to do before you do it. Like that's why, like yeah, like you like maybe at least show blitz there or something. Put some guys in the box and then drop them into coverage. Like okay,
the 2, and they can smell the end zone.
do I have?
Defense and their
Should
short
I just run
yardage
into
back.
this? Is that smart? Sure. Let's do it. Yee. All right, it's running into like goal line.
He's
That's
having quite a
outrageous.
game. 3 rushing.
That's that aggressive whole block, people.
Voters are trying to decide
All right,
who will
feeling
get
good.
their support. They're gonna be
Cody
thinking
almost, dude,
about
that's the thing.
performances
Cody,
like this one he's
I've
having
never
here
blown him
today.
out before. We've played in tournaments before, and we went to OT, and it was like
He
super
makes
close.
the PAT.
The game last year with the best team I've had in this dynasty, it was back and forth the whole time. He drove all the way down the field, went for 2 to win it, didn't get it. Like that, you can't get much closer than
He's
that.
ready to kick this one off.
I bet you a little bit. I would not be surprised. I mean, maybe he wouldn't admit
He
it, but
sends
like,
this one deep.
anytime where like when you're trying to get your game played, but
He's
like,
to the 10.
oh, tackle that clown.
He's taken down.
But like you're
12-yard
rushing
line.
home, like
should
right, he was
stay in the
working
end
late.
zone
He's like
there.
not at
Like there
home.
was a little running
He's
room,
like-
but the lane closed up
He's
quickly.
probably just got home. He's like rushing to get his shit set up. It, like wasn't working at first. Like I've had games. Like, I remember I played Anton once the day that I got back from Peru, I think, and it was Michigan State, Alabama, and like I played probably like the worst game I've ever played on this. One of the worst games I've ever played. And I still almost won because I was like Alabama, but I was just playing like absolute shit the whole time. And I was like, I just never like had 2 seconds to like when to go. Oh, what is this? Ooh, there we go. Look at that. I never had any time to
12-yard line.
like sit down, relax, like do anything before the game started. And then it's like the middle of the first quarter, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah, 100%. I prioritize that way more now. Like as far as like, if I'm not free to play, I'm not free to play. Like trying to squeeze things in when like I know it's gonna suck. So like in the middle of the fourth quarter, I'm like, shit, I gotta be done now. Or like I have to, you know what I mean? I just like to be able to like, especially because I spend a lot of time like setting the stream up and getting like making the thumbnail, like doing dumb other like non-game stuff. Like if there were games where like the stream wasn't working, can
He
you just pick
wants it
that?
all.
Oh, he almost did.
Almost picked off.
Games when like the stream's lagging or like the audio's not working, I'm sitting there like staring at that shit for like 20 minutes, and I just like suddenly you're down 14-0. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even do that. I had all the time in the world. I went and did some dishes because I was waiting on Cody. I didn't even look at his roster. I agree. Normally, I do like to look at rosters. Man, this 4-2-5 is working so good that we're gonna get right out of it.
Third and 10 coming up. Ball on the 12-yard line.
We dropped it. That sucks.
Got his receiver, dropped it, incomplete.
Now it's kind of starting to pile on him. I mean, that was I would say that qualifies as a contested catch, but you got it. It would have been nice to catch it still. I mean, he's probably a lot. You might as well go for this, right? Huh? Maybe that's a white flag moment. Feels good. It feels. I mean, I don't want to say anything. Especially if he fakes this. Like this is one where you can have the punter back. Punter
Lacey
back
is
there.
the punter.
You can get yards and returns. Nice
He
leg,
puts it
though.
away, and it's a great kick. Gordon fields it at the 37. He makes it out to midfield.
At midfield,
He
feel
did a good
good.
job there to give his
In
team
year one,
decent
it's
field
great
position.
to win some easier games. You know, I have to look at what Hawaii's record has been with James, but I feel like it hasn't been, you know, about, has he finished above 500 yet? I mean, he got fired, so he couldn't have been that good. But it'll just be good. Let's say, you know, I got one loss already.
So their last drive resulted in
lose.
6 points. Do
But
you think
it
we'll
just
see the
feels
same
good.
result on this one?
We're
They
getting on
ran the
whatever,
ball
9-3,
extremely
whatever
well
we
on
end
their
up
last
doing.
drive, and until this defense figures out how to stop it,
How did he
they'll
hold
have
on to
no
that?
problem moving the ball down the field.
I had
They didn't
the
have much of a chance on
idea
that
right to
Boy, this
throw on
defense
first
has a
down,
lot of
but I
speed.
did
They're
not have
all
the play
over
call
him by
right.
the time he caught the ball.
Gotta go quick hitter on that shit.
Second and 7. Ball on the
Alright,
47-yard
so this
line.
one's not necessarily over yet. No, it looks like it is, but
Black 5, black.
Here's a handoff
not when I'm
outside.
doing shit like that.
And he's taken down at the
Alright,
48.
third and 8.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 40.
Dog 4. Kill, kill. Panther 2. Check 50. Check 50. Hey, kill, kill, kill. Flare. Hey, kill, kill, kill. Flare. Kill, kill, kill. Flare.
I'll tell you what, bringing that press coverage off was a mistake. You had me, dude. You didn't but like you had me. Once that's another play call where if you just leave press coverage there, I don't have the auto slants, right? Why would you take press coverage off? Like I think he like outthought himself again there. I was doing all that audibling, but I was audibling off of, or sorry, curls. Sorry, I was audibling off of curls.
Tackle made at the 31.
Right, I was audibling off of curls because he went press, and then he sat there in it for 10 seconds. Then he just turned, he dropped back again, and I had the curls wide open. I don't know what the thought process is there. Better from a jet sweep. I don't know. Let's just chill out. Yeah. At least we're in field goal range now. Let's do this. Just spread them up and run it right up the gut. See what kind of box he gives me. So this is what I'm saying. He's always had 3 backers in the box the whole game. And then on 3rd and short, he had nobody in the fucking box. He's even, excuse me, he's even like pinching guys.
And they make the stop at the 28-yard line.
24. I mean, I just complained about the defense after that first drive, and they shut him out the rest of the way. And I also only gave up 14 points to Trubs, so I don't know what I was really freaking worrying.
Hawaii's lead is 17.
Maybe just set my expectations so low. I haven't been like giving them a fair shot since then. All right, 3rd and 5. Do you probably just run this honestly? Take 3, go up 20.
All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the 4th quarter.
Red 2. Green 9. Green 9.
What if I just threw a pick instead? I was lucky. God damn it. I was so dumb. Idiot. I don't deserve a field goal after that shit. That's one of those ones that in a tight game that loses me the game because it gets caught.
It's 4th down. They're going to try a long field goal here.
All right.
It has the distance.
All right, we're at 20.
Yeah, he got some good
we took it to the 4th
and
quarter.
he kicked an accurate ball.
Feel pretty good right now about the spot that we are in. We're at 15. I'm trying to regulate my bedtime better.
Set to kick this one off.
I've been trying to get, I mean,
Nice kick, plenty of
everything
distance.
that I've been reading about, like, stuff, basically. But, like, get to bed.
He's to the 20.
Come on.
At the 30.
Yeah.
The 50. Inside the 30.
Whatever.
The 10.
That's fine.
Touchdown.
That's so dumb.
Boy, is this kid electric.
Back on offense, he didn't run any time off the clock. Offense is going to be mighty tiring. No, I don't know why that guy dives. Who tells him to dive? I tried to switch to him. I can never get switched onto him fast enough that he doesn't dive.
Toledo is lining up to kick this one off.
All right, well, we're up 13 again.
He just drills this one. And they can forget about returning this one.
We're not 13 again. We were up 17, now we're up 13.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop.
That crossing, it's fine.
Well, he really didn't have to do too much there to give himself
I told
a
you,
little room to
it's
make
never
the
over
catch.
until it's over, especially with that shit. I've been dancing with the devil on those kick returns all night. My kicker can't kick touchbacks. That's the problem.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
We really need to start taking the air out of the ball too. That's the thing.
Black 5, XII.
Yeah, I do remember you telling me last time. Oh god. Oh.
They go
I still couldn't get the first down.
The back gets 3.
I think I was so surprised he got that
Nice play here
tackle.
by the
I think you
senior
told
to
me
make
that
the
to
sure
West Coast
tackle.
offense in
It's
last
not
game
very
too.
often that someone's able to shake this guy.
Well, let's see what kind of box he gives me this game, guys. Or this play. See if he just gives it to me.
It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker.
I haven't gotten a press break all game though.
Dog, kill.
5 wide, yeah.
Down after a nice run up the middle. Impressive might be an
All right, we got a first
He's
down.
at 200 yards rushing.
Now.
He's had some big holes to run through today. And when you get that kind of space, good things are going to happen.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40. Finds his man. First down.
Go Bergstrand, getting your
Inside the 30.
GD horse.
To the 10.
Look at that. And he,
Touchdown,
oh, that 27. Kick him out of the league.
Did their job. They
With hits like
extended
that,
their
you can't
lead
do
here
that.
the
Not
fourth
in
quarter.
freaking-
And now they look at their
not in the
defensive counterparts and
non-continental
say, "Hey,
United
guys,
States."
It's your turn. And he adds the extra point. Over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And the score
Alright, well,
is
let's see. Should I squib this or like kick out of bounds? My offense has got to be exhausted. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try to perfectly kick this. We have the wind. Oh, that perfect kick. Let's see if I can kick this out of the perfect kick with the wind.
And he got all of this one. Great kick.
That's the thing. Full power with the wind. Alright,
He's to the
there we
10.
go.
Brought down.
Alright, now he's got a score on offense. He's only done that once. He's done it on the first drive. It's the Matt Nagy scripted play issue. I've actually had that before where I go on the first 2 drives, perfect. The rest of the game, I just struggle my ass up. I'm like, what happened those first 2 drives that changed? And a lot of times it's adjustments. Yep.
Picked off.
Yeah, that was pretty much I wish I was not down 20 for him. It was nice to come down with those though, being honest. Feels good to catch those. I've been dropping a lot of picks, I feel like. And, you know,
From
I'm
their own 34-yard line.
biased against
First down.
myself in this person. But I feel like I've been dropping a lot of picks recently. And that one game against Salim,
They'll give it off here.
or no, sorry, it was against Trubs. I had a pick
46-yard
where I
line.
caught it, and then he big hit my, or not even, I don't even know, whatever it was. He hit me, and I fumbled it, and he got the ball back. And on the next play, he threw another pick. It was like amazing. It was impressive as hell. This was on like my 5-yard line too, so he drove all the way on the field, threw a pick. I'm like, hell yeah, red zone stop. Fumble it. He gets the ball back, 1st and 10. I'm like, all right, well that's just bullshit. Game hates me. Throws another pick on the next play. All right, thanks, Trubs. Appreciate you righting the wrongs of the universe. And Salim did the same exact thing against me. Salim threw a pick that got called back to roughing the passer, and then threw a pick next play, I think.
Williams on a counter. They'll get him for a loss.
Lineman ran down my speed back. Unbelievable, I say. Am I the are we the last ones? Should I it's so late. Should I recruit right after this? Or like, are we ready to advance when this game's over? I still gotta do my stuff in
So
I don't actually know how to fix that, Dan. I've noticed that when I watch my streams back. I have no idea what to do about it. Nope. Oh, okay, this other game's cool. Cause I really want to get to bed after this. I wonder what. I'm sure that's a Googleable thing. What do I want? I want to run. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Is this gonna work? Absolutely fucking not. Is it gonna be sick? Here we go. You know what we're going for? Circle. Against his best corner. Let's just see what happens. You know what happens is no blocking.
Got hit and still completed it. They'll bring him down at the 47-yard line.
Don't take a timeout, Travis, please. But yeah, no, I'll watch my streams back. Yeah, well, I believe it. I mean, when I make, when frickin' I get a pick or throw a pick, I'm sure it does. I'm sure I can just Google that and figure out how to. Because it's, the audio's ahead, so it's like, I'm sure there's a way to make sure that syncs better.
He gets it off, and it's very high in the air.
It's been a while if he brought that
Tackle
back.
made at the 28. And
All
he was able to pick up
right.
some
Yeah,
nice
well, that was
yards
a
on the
give-up
return.
possession. 20 with 3 minutes left. I mean, let's see if he wants to fucking chuck up a deep ball again. Let's see if we can catch it. Surprised Hokey for Life isn't here. He's been a regular recently. Maybe he got yelled at too much by everybody else.
Throwing a pick on their last drive.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Here we go. I'm gonna sack for it.
At the 30.
I'm gonna sack for it because he fell forward.
Something unpredictable. So I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish.
Tire
right
those
here.
receivers out, boy.
Less than 3 minutes in the game.
I'm just gonna sit here and QB spy. Make you beat me.
And he tackles him hard at the 44-yard line.
Let's turn some stuff on to aggressive here. No, I can't. This stupid shit. All right, let's.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. He's taken down at the 46-yard line.
That would be amazing. I mean,
does a good job of running a nice route.
I think you could do something like that through Discord, right? Like through like TeamSpeak on Discord, basically. Like, I don't know. I could run the audio through my computer. It would be crazy. That's the thing that would be tough about it is like the delay is.
He's under some heat.
The delay is so long on the streams that it would be tough for you to watch it live. It would be complicated, man. I'm sure it's possible. Like it's gotta be possible. It's 2020. We're living in the future, man.
Be more aggressive. Attack. Do some things to change it up. Take
Just
some
run these
risks.
like little quick ass routes. And I mean, I'm happy to just let it. You guys, what was that? Did you guys think it's time for the 155 again? I mean, if you say so, I guess we should try it out again. Now, if it doesn't work, it's a really mystique, though. I have like a perfect record of always work. Go. If we get a pick here, I might just. No, 155 overrated. Mystique ruined.
At the 14.
Too bad. Had a good run. Let's just keep making him dink and dunk all the way down the field.
Offense looking here to exercise any red zone demons they might have after throwing an interception on their last trip. Throws a bullet over the middle.
Inbounds, keep
And
that
down
clock
he goes
running.
at the 5.
So that if he scores a touchdown, he'll cut to 13 with like 2 minutes left. I'm trying to
A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Down. Blue 14. Blue 14.
Oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks. That's what happens when you're on the hurry up, though. You got a whole offense full of tired players.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Oh no.
That's a huge
Oh, now
stop
the
here
blitz
in the
got
fourth
him.
quarter. They've got the lead. They're going to get the football back, but there's still a lot of ball left.
155 is back, boys. 155 back on the menu. You'll love to see it.
And it's the offense that takes the field on 4th down. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Here they
Let's
come.
go! 155 gang! 155 gang. That's what's up.
And that'll ice this football game.
The death of the 155 has been greatly exaggerated. You love to see it. You love to see the 155 making a clutch stop. Woo! What a game, man. What a game. I'd be feeling good if we didn't lose to
And here we go
UNLV.
with the offense ready to get things going again. They line up in the jumbo set. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the
I don't think I can technically kneel this out, right?
Their first time out of the half.
I'm not like a dick for running this. I'll teach you. Don't come to my state and then try to beat me in my own state.
It's 2nd down, 8
On
to
this
go.
turf.
Ball on their own 22.
Even though we're like 200 miles per hour. I'm not running forward
The
stand.
Rockets are going to call their second time.
Oh, he's taking his timeouts. You little saucy boy, taking your timeouts, huh? All right, fair enough. I've done the same before. I'm gonna be the bigger man, and I'm not gonna throw the ball here. As much as I want to run a play-action bomb, I'm gonna let him get the ball back if he wants it.
They're packed in tight on the line.
Or no.
He makes it to the 25-yard
Should I fake this,
line.
guys?
Toledo's called their
Should I fake
final
this?
timeout.
They fake it for the culture. Is that what the kids say these days? All right, let's see how much we get. Let's see what kind of leg our punters got. Pretty much crushed that. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that leg.
He puts
Look
it
at this
away,
coverage. There's
and
no
it's a
reason
great
20
kick.
yards when he catches it.
He's to
I
the
big hit that
40.
guy straight through a block.
43.
I was getting blocked and just big hit through the block for the tackle. Alright, 155. Should be 155 prowl it? I don't usually like this as much, to be completely honest. But I'll fucking do it. Late.
Quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play.
Oh, nah, not against the 155.
First man incomplete.
No way. Not against the 155 prowl. I thought the 155 was intense. Wait till we get prowling. Chance. You about to get prowled, bro?
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43. They come out in a 5-wide set. He heaves it deep.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a shot at the pin.
Nah, come on.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
We're just running prowl of cover 4 every play. It's unstoppable when they have to throw the ball, and we know it's coming.
We have less than a minute to go. He's scrambling.
Son of a
He's
bitch,
hit and
guys.
taken down.
Well, that's the weakness of zone coverage. Are you gonna run hurry up? I swear to God. Damn it. Fine. Yeah, that's basically deflection. We triggered his contested catch we triggered his catch in traffic stat instead of his normal catch stat. And for me, that's basically that's a pass defensed. We're sending some bodies at him this time, huh?
It's second down.
Bodies at him, see what he does. Oh, he threw a pick at me. That's what he does.
It's almost intercepted.
Also, if he waited like 2 seconds, that guy would have been gone. Let's go cover 2, 3rd and 10.
And once again, they'll come to the
I'll
line
handle the
trying to
running
convert
back
on third
myself.
down. Empty
There's
backfield.
no running back
Quarterback in the
No
gun.
running back.
5
I'll
wide
handle
receivers.
whatever.
Now he tries to buy some time. And he has
Let's
it on the
go.
clock.
Fumble.
And the ball bounces out of
Fumble.
bounds.
Dude. 155. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the secret is that I should run it every play all game. I'll never lose. I'll never give up any points. Unstoppable.
Under a minute left in the game.
Yep. Cheap. That's a cheap shot. In fact, this game could have been over 10 minutes ago if he didn't hurry up down the field down 20 to 30 seconds left. Like, when Pat and Alex do this, it's at least to make it a 3-point game instead of a 10-point game. I swear to God, I've been Pat / Alex. I mean, back in the day, honestly, more so, because they beat me pretty regularly now. But there was like a stretch of 10 games where I would beat Alex or Pat. It'd be like 58-55. But it was always because they literally scored a touchdown with like 1 second left to make it a 3-point game. So it was like, it's a lot of backdoor covers. Okay, congrats, dude. You did it. You did it.
Tremendous example of the
Gotcha,
type
Teddy.
of chemistry that these two players enjoy. When a quarterback and a receiver are on the same page, good things tend to
Defense put up a fucking effort, though. I mean, got him to a couple 4th downs.
And he tacks on the extra point.
All right. You gonna onside this now or what? Maybe he'll come back and win. Maybe I'm not taking this threat seriously.
Toledo lined up for the onside kick.
Well, that was an epic
It takes
dive
so
attempt.
much
Yeah, Dan,
precision
that's
and
actually
luck
what
to
reminded me
execute
of it a little bit, was
successful
watching your
onside
game
kick.
versus Pat.
One wrong bounce.
Just some
and
late
you send it
scores.
out of the field of play.
I want to like hurry up, run down the field just to like make this game take even longer. Be like, yeah, you think you were gonna extend this game? Watch this.
The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to
I should
resume
run
play.
this thing to 20 yards.
We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this
All right.
clock.
Well, fairly convinced. I'm not Dan. I just like to talk about it. I would have to be like really pissed off at somebody to fucking do that. You know? I don't know who I would do. I'm not sure who. They would have to be. I would like, yeah, you wouldn't do that shit either, Dan. I've never seen you do something like that. So get out of here.
And this is strange. The
Like, I don't know
players on
who.
the field
So
right
I would
now,
have to be
I'm not
so
quite sure
pissed at
what's going
somebody.
on.
But I'm not sure what situation. Like, there is a situation where I do it. I just don't know it. It hasn't occurred yet. 'Cause it's just such a dick move. And not necessary, especially when you're winning. Like, you're winning. Like, that's pretty much the main. That's the main thing, you know. Hard to top that. But yeah, let me know, Dan. When next time that you go balls deep in somebody when you're up 20 at the end of the game. Please show that to me. I'd love to see it. QB had a very like just average day. This guy's only a sophomore. That's the thing. This guy's only a sophomore. This guy's the future. Chris Anderson, Birdman, tearing it up right now. He's tearing it up. He's having a hell of a season. Bergstrand had a nice little touchdown catch in there. Pretty good game. No other receiver had more. I mean, only one other receiver had a catch. Pretty wild. Tight end with 4 pancakes. Love to see that. Steve Blanco, the black guy. That's pretty funny. 4 TFLs for Hopkins, who's apparently hurt. He had 3 sacks. Be healthy, dude. 85 overall redshirt freshman, 3 sacks. McGuire, Tyler Frederick. All right. Let's check out. I mean, he couldn't throw the ball much. Couldn't do man, dude. His offensive stats: 14 of 27 for 148, 2 and 2. Hannibal Lecter. I feel like he did not 268 yards of total offense, man. Seems like 99 overall or some shit. That's a pretty big 7 for 11. Holy moly. 7 for 11 versus 2 for 6. He was only 50% in the red zone. Pretty much all the important stats we had him. I mean, I didn't have any kicker return yards. He had 224. That's crazy. Yeah, he did have a lot of drops. That's fair. I mean, it didn't help. It never helps. 6 drops is a lot. Was it the only difference? No. But sometimes that stuff just like does kind of kill any momentum that you had. Like, Dan, I remember a game versus you where I had a 4th down conversion that I dropped a wide open pass in the end zone. And like, I think I ended up losing by like 30, but it still felt like that play and maybe 2 other plays go differently. Like it's a fully different game, even though you like took me to the woodshed all game and I got like destroyed. Sometimes it can feel like certain plays do like cause things to get out of hand in a way that they wouldn't, but it's, you know, it's like a sliding doors thing. It's like it's hard to say what if you don't make that, if you don't drop that one, what happens the rest of the game. Or it's like you can't like, it's not a 1-to-1 switch. So I mean I felt like I pretty much outplayed him the whole game, honestly. And I mean he kind of said that. Yeah, Salim was number 2. Holy shit, crazy. We're both eligible. How do I look at his team overall? Oh no, I can go to 1 sec. I should get off, so I gotta go to bed. You had 5 incompletions? What are you talking about, Brando? John earlier said he had 7 picks. 1 sec. I want to look at the team overalls, which is going to be in here. Yeah, you know what, John has a very, he's on his own level as far as complaining goes sometimes. I play him next. Not even numbers though. Whatever. Alright, I'll go to conference standings and I'm getting off, so I gotta go to bed. Am I running back in the Heisman race though? At least. Should be, if he's not. Trash. I'll tell you who he's better is 300 yards. That's against James, so you gotta, there should be like an inflation accounted for there. No, I know, Brando. That's what I'm saying is John has a way of painting the world against him, even if apparently exaggerating is one of those things. Well, you want to just jerk off to yourself, be undefeated, Dan? Is that why we're doing this? So John lost now, huh? To Akron, correct? Interesting. Salim was on. Man, this side of the conference is very interesting. Side of the conference. What do we got going? Look at this side of the conference. We got UNLV. Looks like look at this shit. That's actually ridiculous. That Anton drafted this fucking disaster. I mean, think about it. Even if you take out Middle Tennessee State and you put in James, that record is probably 0-4 instead of 1-3. This is amazing. So I'm gonna be sitting right there. So we must. Ooh, damn! Our game's gonna be big. Our game's gonna be big. I'm pretty excited. Oh, why is the you know why, Brando? Because I drafted this side of the conference, yeah, and Anton drafted this side of the conference. That's why this side is amazing. I know what I'm doing. And Anton sucks at everything. So let me check this. So I play John next week, it looks like. It'll be interesting to see what the rest of my... What do you mean you're welcome? I made MTSU into what they are. Oh, 2 weeks. Look at this. Look at this stretch. 3-1, 4-2, 8. Oh, 3 on the road. Talk about SOS. Making us look good. I think I'm doing all right, Dan. All right. Look at that, guys. Can we talk about this? Home against number 3, at number 1. Home against Brando. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna lose that. I mean, can we be honest? A bit of a paper tiger here. And then Pat's had my number recently too. Had my number on the road. Oh, look at your stupid team, Dan. Yeah, Brando, in your not your defense, that was your own fault. Old Dominion. What team are you, Dan? Fucking Rice. So you got Brando next week. Oh, baby. That's going to be good. So you got Brando. Then you got me and you got I mean, you got 2 real games left, to be honest, right? I mean, I just don't think John has the horses. Look at that. Yeah. I don't think John has the horses. You never know. He's 3-0 in conference. He's 3-0 in conference. Brando, I'm scared of you, Brando. I don't remember. When was the last time I beat you in a game? Because I think the last time I beat you in a game was it was Notre Dame, Penn State. If you remember that game? That was a minute ago. No, but I don't think we've actually played in a long ass time. Because you were, I think we were on opposite side of the conferences last year, so we didn't play. And was that your first year in? I don't think we've played in this league yet. Alright, I gotta go to bed, you guys. Oh god, I forgot. Don't. That game, you beat me so bad that game that it almost like ended the league. That's how bad you whooped my ass. Oh, it was the worst. I got freaking... I still have nightmares about that Arkansas defense. With you playing as them. I played against them when Sims was controlling it and it was fine. But with Brando, it was a fucking nightmare. That was you. Well, it was still, dude, I've played though, that's the thing, I played that team. I played that team with when it was Sims controlling it several times. And I either beat him or in one time he beat me and I had like that last second touchdown where my guy couldn't get his feet down. But I never got murdered. It was hard to get blown out with that Alabama team, but you fucking did it. So. Yeah, UCF's 21. Alright, I keep saying I'm going to bed. Oh wait, one thing I do want to check for like the 12th different away is contract. I want to see what James has been up to at Hawaii before I got here. Well, I already have more. I'm assuming we start in 2014. Is that correct, boys? I already have more wins than he got in this whole thing. Unless 2013 was the year I doubt he won 8. Yeah, I feel you, Brandon. I am very similar. That's why Virginia's been such an interesting challenge. That team is just so limited. I've had to play a bit different. This Hawaii team's not bad, honestly. Let me take you on a tour through the roster. I mean, I'm starting like an 83 overall sophomore quarterback, 84, who's like not spectacular. I mean, you saw. I mean, he's got 81 throw accuracy, right? Should I be? I'm redshirting. Look at this dude. Look at this motherfucker. Scott Justice. Oh, this guy's the future, dude. Scott Justice, but he's not ready yet. This guy's really fucking good. Jeremy Anthony. Maybe I should be giving. I mean, I got some speed down the depth chart here. Honestly, looking at it, I feel like I should be getting Jeremy Anthony more involved. I think I might. I don't know. I have thoughts. Jeremy Anthony looks like he could be a weapon. Nah, I do. I always do, Brando. All right. Wide receiver, don't have a lot of depth, but it's fine. Bergstrand's kind of my only weapon that seems to get open. Good tight end. Line's good. I mean, the left side of the line particularly. Yeah, I know. He's not even my starter, so it's hard to bench him from the already on the bench. I could honestly bench him. I just move him down a spot in the pecking order. So I mean, you got a good left end. I'm assuming I'm starting both of these two guys at my end spots. DT. So I mean, linebacker 78. Good middle linebacker, but he's really slow. It's not a bad roster. Look at the speed at corner. I swear, on Virginia, all these guys have 84 speed, and it fucking hurts me. So I mean, the safety positions are the only hole I'm seeing so far. Two guys, neither of them have a 90 speed. This guy's gonna be. Why am I not redshirting this guy? Can you explain that to me? Maybe I use him in certain packages. I should just redshirt this guy at 95 speed. Yeah, I know. Let's see what their actual ratings are though. I mean, this guy we got. Let's get one over it. Press. Solid. I mean, yeah, Brando, you're good at that. I'm not. That's the difference. Not bad. I mean, yeah, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. We got good depth at Q. This guy's not even a senior yet. This guy's coming back. These two guys are. That's fine. I'm redshirting this guy. This 95 speed guy. Yeah. No, James went for like pure athletes across the board. And it works in some spots, and in some spots it's not as ideal, but yeah. Alright, well, I'll look at your roster sometime before we play, but I don't have time tonight. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Good game code. 500 yeah, well, you're playing John, so